vault. She scored a tremendous 9.5 for her first vault. So full of confidence, can she better it? Same vault, a beautiful landing. Now, did she hold the straight position as well as she did in the first vault? Hayley Price, the British champion from Wolverhampton, coached by John Reeves, our top finisher in the World Championships, and this her first vault. Important that she gets a good start to the competition. And there, that full-on and full-off vault that she does, a full twist onto the horse and a full twist off it.
This is a beautifully performed vault, full twist on, full twist off, 10 tariff and no break in form, and right in the centre of the horse on landing. Elena Polovaya concentrating before she mounts that bottom bar, which is 120 centimetres high, the top bar some 7 feet from the ground, so these girls really have to have some courage. Nice back straddle there over the bottom bar. Some complicated work. She really needs a good score because she only started off with 9.4 on vault. A common edge dismount, travelling over the bottom bar. A nice routine there from Polovaya. And Elena Brajnikova, the 1981 winner of this event, and literally flew into the lead with 9.8 on this first vault. And there, what a superb vault. A Yurchenko start, Arab spring onto the horse. She flies backwards onto the horse from the board, performs a somersault and a full twist. Just watch it all. Somersault and a full twist and a controlled landing.
Xu Jinglei from China, the Chinese overall junior champion. A very, very exciting prospect. She'll be old enough to compete in the Los Angeles Olympics. Oh, beautiful giant circles and straight one there into Kachov. Short clear to handstand, shoulder straddle. This is packed with difficulty. The Xu front somersault, half twist out, and a beautiful landing. What an exercise from Xu Jinglei.
In the past 4 years, we have achieved some achievements in gymnastics. I think we have the following factors. The first one is the government pay much attention to the sports, of course, including gymnastics. And another factor is, I think everybody knows, in China we have a lot of people. We can choose from the 1,000 million people. So this is the second one. And the third factor is, in recent years, we pay attention to the scientific research about the sport.
And Elena Brajnikova looking as cool as ever, despite the fact she's leading with a 9.9 score on vault. And she's already seen Britain's Kathy Williams and Hayley Price make errors. And with this routine, she could take a magnificent lead. Giant swings, beautiful form, full pirouette there. Showing a great deal of variety in the routine. Just touching the floor, though. And a hecht back somersault dismount, a very difficult dismount, although it wasn't technically very well executed.
But she scores 9.65, and that puts her 0.4 of a mark ahead of her nearest rivals, Xu Jinglei and Lisa Whitworth.
Yes, there are the positions at the halfway stage in the women's competition after the vault and the A bars. The British challenge sadly faltering after those marvellous vaults by Hayley Price and Kathy Williams. Both scored disappointingly on the asymmetric bars. At the moment, then, it looks like Brajnikova's title.
Lying in second place in the competition so far from the People's Republic of China, Xu Jinglei. An Arab spring, high flick flat mount, very, very positive. This girl, a beautiful worker. perfect extension and really elegant around the arms and shoulders, which sells the beam routine.
No wonder the Chinese have got really high hopes for her. She's the national junior champion, and they expect her to go straight towards the top of the seniors when she competes there next year. Lovely fluent sequence, going backwards down the beam. 3 tumbles there and lands them all absolutely straight.
It's amazing that when one is watching a routine, some performers make you feel confident, and this girl surely does. She looks so positive that you can't believe that she could fall off, so let's hope she doesn't. Small technical matter. Every time she turns at the end of the beam, it's on 2 feet, which is for safety. But a nice dismount, an Arab spring, double twisting back somersault. A really super routine there from Zhu Jinglai.
And what a score, 9.8. That'll keep her firmly in the top 3. Now Elena Brajnikova under pressure. She's seen Zhu Jinglai score 9.8 on the beam, and she now needs 9.45 to keep her lead. And at one stage, that was a very comfortable lead.
Well, she did have a wobble on her mount, but let's just see if this competent Russian can overcome her nerves. The pressure's really on her. Oh, dear. Tremendous difficulty, but she just didn't make it. A fall, 0.5, and possibly the championship gone.
Yes, she won it, remember, in 1981. It'll be very difficult for her to win it now. Good one-arm balance. But however well she now performs for the rest of that routine, it's being marked out of a maximum of 9.5.
Three bold jumps, and every forward jump is a blind landing. To the onlooker, quite simple, but very difficult to perform. Must be very difficult for these girls to concentrate because there's a lot of movement around the beam in the corner of the podium. And a beautiful dismount, Arab spring, double back somersault, and you could have walked underneath her. Zhu Jinglai, the leader in this event so far, ahead of Brajnikova by 0.3 of a mark, so she could easily keep the lead as long as she doesn't have a fall. Beautifully spotted double back pike somersault. And the second double. These Chinese girls really are improving. Lovely interpretation of the music, flow.
Now this run between her and the championship, double twist, she lands it well. Been a sensational routine. No wonder they call her the most exciting talent that they've yet seen in Chinese women's gymnastics. Zhu Jinglai.
And Elena Brajnikova from the Soviet Union lying in second place And she needs 9.9 to take the gold. Highly unlikely, but not impossible. And that is original, the first time it's ever been performed in the world. A flick-flack, 2 whip-backs and a double-back somersault. What a start. Full twister, flick, full twister. This girl's really got a tremendous amount of stamina. That was a superb routine. The key to that was definitely skill and fitness, and it must keep her in silver medal position.
Yes, silver it is for Brashnikova. The gold goes to Zhu Jinglai, a real breakthrough for Chinese women's gymnastics and a fitting reward for a brilliant performance. Elena Polovaya of the USSR is third. As you can see from the complete results, Haley Price finished 7th, Lisa Young 8th, and Kathy Williams 10th. John, that was a terrific battle between Zhu Jinglai and Elena Brashnikova. Seemed to be decided on the beam.
Yes, Brashnikova at 9.1, Zhu 9.8. And what had been a tremendous start for Brashnikova with her famous round-off full twisting back somersault vault dissipated completely. And the Chinese girl, who is the best thing I have seen in this competition and one of the best jumping young ladies from China that we've seen in gymnastics, showed her true worth with very high scores on bars, then an excellent score on beam, and then took the floor quite comfortably. So she came out the winner.
See, the Chinese men won the world title in Budapest, but I wasn't expecting this from the women, were you?
I think that it's fairly obvious that in terms of asymmetric bars and beam, the Chinese have had their act together in world gymnastics since they came in 1979 in Fort Worth, and now they seem to have put their vault and floor performances correct. And don't forget, there's a big ethnic difference dancing to Western European music when they're a Chinese girl, but they're now a very brilliant team. And with youngsters coming in of the standard we've seen from Zhu today, they will obviously challenge the Russians in Los Angeles.
Thanks, John. Well, now we're going to turn to the individual apparatus finals, and the 6 top qualifiers in each piece in the overall competition go through to the individual final. There are 10 titles at stake, 6 for the men and 4 for the women. And once again, your commentators are John Taylor and Monica Phelps.
And Britain's Haley Price doing very well to come into this final in 2nd place with a tremendous carryover score of 9.7. This her first of 2 vaults in the final. She has to do 2 different vaults. Full twist on, full twist off. Very well performed there.
And this, the same vault as she performed in the overall competition, does it really well again. Now she's got to change the vault for her 2nd one.
Now this vault was named after Haley. It's called a Price. She was the innovator of the vault. An Arab spring onto the horse. Let's have a look at that Arab spring. Then onto the horse with a full twist, and then a full twisting movement off from the hands, but a slight unsteady landing. And from the Soviet Union, Elena Brashnikova carrying forward a score of 9.9. The leader in this final so far. Here, the Yurchenko vault. Superb Arab spring onto the board, flight onto the horse, and a straight Sukahara from the horse. A really beautiful vault.
And Natalia Yurchenko, the world champion, must be worrying about the way that people are performing her vault. They're doing it so beautifully.
Elena Brashnikova just signaled that she's ready. And a superb vault, a slight flatness in the knee. That's the Yurchenko vault. And there we go. Arab spring onto the board, onto the horse, flight, 1.5 somersaults with a twist.
9.8 for Brajnikova, and that makes the gold certain for her.
Indeed it does, but what a tremendous effort by Hayley Price to take the silver. Last year she won the gold in this final, but she'll surely be happy with silver in this world-class company.
Quite content because the standards have improved a great deal, so quite pleased, yeah.
She was pretty good, Brajnikova, wasn't she?
Yeah, very good.
Now, you've had a vault named after you. Tell us how you go about doing this.
It's a round up onto the springboard with a full twist and a full off. And the nice thing about it is that it's original, nobody else has done it before.
So how do you go about getting it registered?
We sent off a videotape to the FIG, who then clarified it as a vault and put it into the code of points, giving it a 10 tariff, so...
It's going well, obviously.
Yeah, pleased with it.
In the men's floor final, Yuri Balabanov of the USSR contorted his way into the gold medal position with another extraordinary routine. His score for this, 9.7, his total, 19.25, almost half a mark clear of the field. Andrew Morris of Britain finished fourth.
Leader in this, the asymmetric bar final, carrying forward a score of 9.75. Tremendous gymnast. She won the overall title. And now she's going for the individual medals. Beautiful form, lovely extension. A man's move onto the high bar. Catch off there over the top. Look at that tension. Short clear to handstand, stalled to handstand. Shoot front with a Barani out. A lovely routine there from Xu Jingli. And from the Soviet Union, Elena Brajnikova, she's already won 1 gold medal on the vault, now lying in 2nd place on the asymmetric bars. Tremendous movements here. She's seen the Chinese appear to steal the gold medal, so she really has to go perfectly well for silver. Well, no errors there. Beautiful routine from Brajnikova. And I'm sure that's good enough for a silver medal.
Confirmation of the final medal positions on A bars. Zhu Jinglai comfortably first, Elena Brajnikova second, and Lisa Witwer third. Lisa Young was fourth. The men's she did in the overall event. She scored her 2nd successive 9.8 to end with a magnificent total of 19.6. Her lead over Kawase of Japan, 0.4 of a mark, with China's Wen Jia third.
Xu Jingli coming in 3rd place, carrying forward 9.55. The winner of the overall event, winner of beam. Can she get a medal on floor as well? Double back pike to good start. And a 2nd double. Chinese girls not often very strong on floor, but really a breakthrough for the Chinese girls. Beautiful contrast here, looking for variation in speed. Time to show expression and also to get their breath for the last tumble. A double twisting back. And a very nice routine from Xu Jingli. Will it be good enough for her to get a medal? 15-year-old Michelle Busser from the United States coming in at 2nd place in this the floor final. She carries forward 9.65 from the all-round routine, and she really needs 9.55 to be sure of a silver medal. Just going out of the area, losing point 1 after that double back pike somersault. But a lovely triple twisting back somersault, unusual to see in a middle tumble in a girl's floor routine.
Well, a splendid floor routine from her. What a promising talent she has, looking towards making the American team for the home Olympics.
Elena Brashnikova leading with 9.75 carrying forward from the overall, having already won a gold on vault and a silver on bars. What a complicated tumble. A flick, 2 whips, a flick in the double back. Really original. A full twisting back, a flick, and then a punch front on the end. That was new for the overall competition.
What she got in this third one. New stuff all the way so far, and settles for a double twist to finish with.
There are the medal positions on the floor. Brashnikova first, her second gold of the day. Ducer second, and Zhu Jinglai third.